Welcome back to In My Uni Era, the podcast where we talk about all things uni life, from the highs to the lows and everything in between. I'm your host Tisha, and in today's episode we're going to be talking about the thing that arguably makes or breaks your university experience: relationships. And today we have Mia on the podcast. Hi everyone. For those who don't know, me and Mia have been BFFs for 11 years now, and we've been through uni together. But we've arguably both had such different experiences with friendships and relationships, so we're going to be talking about that today. So we obviously didn't live together first year.
We didn't.
How was it for you meeting new people?
It was nerve-wracking moving all the way from Manchester to Liverpool. All the way from... I lived, obviously, all girls, thank God. I didn't know that you could put...
It's a match.
Thank God no boys there. We all got on. If it wasn't for the fact that I do drama, because we all got on, but
Yeah.
I really did just stay to myself in the first year. Come back, make my tea, make my cup of tea, bed, every night for a year.
How was making friends with people in drama, and are you still friends with them now?
It was really easy, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey. And so that was nice. It wasn't until like the November that I really put myself out there.
Yeah.
There's lots of socials, everyone's always getting together. And yeah, I'm still friends with them all now, which is lovely. We all still go out. Yes.
So we didn't do freshers together, although we did see each other on the first night, and we were both like, we didn't know each other in Liverpool, and we were both like,
What the?
But how was the rest of freshers for you?
I kind of hated it. I went out the first night, started in level, realised you were here, like, well, what the hell? And then ended the night in, what's that club called that's open till all hours of the night?
Pop World.
Not Pop World.
Oh.
Possibly worse.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The phone one. Fusion.
Oh my God. And that was till like 6 in the morning. And I've never had a night that long since. That was my first day.
I remember my first time in Fusion as well. It was the time.
And then I went out another night to Electric. Awful. And then that was it for me in freshers. I don't think I ever did freshers again.
Not any year after. So, I know you've got a boyfriend. How has that been, moving to a different city then, and how do you maintain that relationship?
Very easy. I go home every weekend. The first year I was like, okay, right, I'm easing in. Didn't think I'd make it past Christmas, so I was like, I'm gonna go home every weekend. Hence why I didn't make any friends for a while. And I'd see him every weekend, and that never changed.
Yeah, not changed till this day. 3 years,
Every
the same.
weekend I'll go home to see him. But I like having the whole like coming here, doing my studies in another city, and then it's like another holiday. It's just the weekend. Oh man, there's your boyfriend. Maybe go home.
Well, we do call that home Mia and Junior for a reason, because she is two different people. Oh. What advice would you give to someone deciding whether to stay close to their boyfriends when coming to uni?
I would just say that you can do long distance. I'm probably the worst example for that. But when I can't go home and there is a break, it's so fun to go back home and see them.
Yeah, it makes you miss them more.
Yeah, it does make you miss them more. Unless for some people that makes them like frightened. But for me, I've been alright with it. It makes me just want to like come home.
So I know that you originally, the plan was to go to Brighton for uni. Did your boyfriend change that decision?
I probably, yeah. We weren't even like officially
Yeah.
I can't be away from him that much. If I'd have gone to Brighton, that would have lasted a good week, I think, because I can't even be an hour away from home.
Yeah.
So thank God I didn't do that. But...
Either your bank would have broken or your relationship would have broken.
Oh, you're there. Not been good vibes.
I think now when I go home, I appreciate my family and like everything they do, like the cooking and stuff like that. Are you the same?
Definitely the same. You don't realise like how much mum or whatever is just like doing from day to day.
Yeah.
Like I used to just come home from work and like cook up a storm and think, whoa, what a day. But like that was not it.
And then leave your pots after and then be washed.
Oh, it's on. So big wake up call coming here and cooking up a storm, what a day. Oh, I've got pots to wash before I can have a shower. And
it makes you not want to eat or anything.
No, it really does. So yeah, it does make me appreciate that. And I still go home and have the home cooked meals. Yeah, which is, I know it's
So today we're on Lark Lane, which is the go-to Saturday spot for students in Liverpool. I'm not really familiar with the life of Liverpool outside of the city. So today,
I'm going to show you around my favourite spots in Lark Lane.
let's go!
So we're outside Lunco, which is my favourite coffee shop and pastry shop.
And what is your favourite thing from here?
My favourite thing is a pistachio croissant. However, I'm going to try something new today. So this is my favourite shop on Lark Lane. Very funky, very cool. So come ahead. We're outside my favourite restaurant on Lark Lane, which is Al Dente.
Oh, I've never been here. What's your favourite dish?
My favourite dish is king prawn linguine with a Pinot.
As always, we're going to do a quick fire round, and you know this is about preferences at uni. So Mia, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions and it's just straight to the point, quick.
Okay.
No thinking about it. Where's your favourite place to eat in Liverpool?
Buyers Club.
Home or weekends? Home on weekends or uni?
Home at weekends.
Who's bar?
I like Arts Bar for like being like that's where all the drowned kids go. But I do also love like a Spanish caravan vibes. Yeah.
Halls or house?
House. All's right.
Favourite day of the week to go out?
Thursday.
Oh, what's on the Thursday?
Nothing.
Okay.
Just because I can't be every weekend. Sorry today, so.
Night in or night out?
Night in.
It's time for my favourite segment on the podcast, Uni Confessions. This is when our guests spill the tea and share their most embarrassing and funniest story at uni. Mia, what is your uni confession?
Oh, I think my uni confession would have to be. So last year, I got quite drunk.
Quite.
And I don't even remember this really. I've had to have been fed info. And I got back. Don't remember how. Don't do that. And I started bawling my eyes out. I remember that part. And so Jess, who we obviously live with now, we lived with last year, she's messaging me because she lived next to me. She's like, are you okay? Like, why are you crying? I go, oh yeah, all good, like, completely fine. Gaslighting her, like, I've got bawling my eyes out. And then the rest is history. Like, I don't remember this at all. I have gone into Jess's room. Again, we didn't lock doors at this point.
Yeah.
It's probably why Jess now locks her room. I hop in bed with her. Big reveal now. She just started her relationship with a boyfriend at that time. Little did I know he was also in that bed. So I've headed into her room. obviously got it in my mind that we've had a little chat, but let's go have a sleepover. Hopped in bed. Little do I know, this is a 3-person sleepover. I had no idea. And Jess is like, oh, he's freaked out, like, who the is in the middle? I don't know he's there. Jess is like, Mia, like, come on, let's go to bed. And I'm like, nah, right, I'm chilling. Still didn't know. But I do remember waking up and thinking, I remember a male voice last night. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then somebody started coming to me. Awful. Awful.
Yeah.
The worst thing.
I remember the message the next day and you were like, I can't face Jess. And I was like, oh my God.
How, like, cute vibes. Like, if I'd have just gone in for a sleepover, like, Jess would have been like, oh, that's so cute.
Yeah. Little spoon.
The worst day I could have chose to be in that position ever. Like, oh, dreadful. So I'm sorry.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode, and thank you, Mia, for joining us again.
So welcome. Anytime.
Stay tuned for the next episode. See you there.
Bye.